What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called?
Hello.
We are joined here in the What's It Called studios today by a very special guest.
Yeah.
An old friend of ours by the name of Dr. Funk is here.
Yeah.
Dr. Funk got her PhD from UC Irvine in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
She had a dual focus in botany and mathematics, and currently is a botany professor at Caltech University in Pasadena, California. Everyone, give it up for Dr.
Lost his mind.
She's a
It's
doctor.
been a few weeks
okay?
now where Dave has been
Dr.
really
Funk,
unhinged.
say hello. Say hello.
Well, I think the
She's a
podcast is. So we're talking about when a bird wakes up in the morning, right?
Mhm.
What happens in the bird's brain? So the bird's like, boy, what do I have to do today?
Yeah, we were saying because Caleb's girlfriend, Jenny Jennings, who I still think made up her name.
I made her up.
Yeah, totally. My name is Dave. That's my name.
When I've told people that her name, they think I'm making up. I have a girlfriend. Her name is Jenny Jennings.
Jenny.
Like,
Yeah.
Sure.
She's real funny, by the way. Follow her at Jenny Jennings. Is that the at? Is that it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, at Jenny Jennings. Yeah, no one else could possibly have that name. No one's parents are so cruel as to do that to anyone else.
There's an underscore. I think it's underscore Jenny Jennings.
Okay. Also, her podcast is a lot of fun. Rom Comedians, and yeah, totally. What's her co-host's name?
Abby Finch.
That's right, Abby.
And,
her co-host name is Abby.
Abby Abbings.
Jenny Jennings and Abby Abbings. You're on rom-com. Man.
But yeah, Jenny thinks that Dr. Funk doesn't have any free will.
Yeah, she said that about Dr. Funk, which I think is rude, and true, probably, but also not true. No, so that's what we were talking about. Do animals live purely on instinct? Are they just is their brain just sort of reacting constantly, or do they have free will? And I was saying that I think some animals have free will, the ones that seem like they're having fun, like dolphins. I don't think there's anything that makes a dolphin be like, I'm going to jump into the air. I want to jump outside. I want to do a flip. I'm going to do a flip. Just me. I'm swimming with my friends. I'm going to jump up and do a flip. And in Planet Earth too, there's a whole part where bears get out of hibernation and scratch their backs on trees.
Yeah.
And that's got to be a choice. That can't be.
I mean,
I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it itches.
I can't tell either, because animals have instincts.
Mm-hmm.
And at least for me, if you're just a guy, I feel like, what are our instincts? To eat. We get horny. But it's animals have instincts where they just know how to do shit without being taught. They just know how to.
Well, I
don't understand
very
that at
rudimentary versions of that. We have we know how to close our hands without anyone teaching us to. And what are the other ones? It's chewing. It's sucking on a tit. We know how to do that right away, dude.
So funny. We just know.
You put a tit in my mouth, dude. And can I be honest with you? Not everybody's like that, but I have that one. You know what I mean? I've always known how to suck on a tit, dude. Man. Yeah, man. I've always known how to suck on a tit. I've also known how to teach me how to fuck. No one had to.
I think someone did, Dave.
No, dude. I was born knowing where the G spot is. first baby ever. The doctor just took one look at me and was like, "This baby fucks, dude. He's not going to until legal age. You know, he's not crazy, but I can tell by looking
remember
at this baby's
it's
bare
crazy
ass."
when you're like a little kid and you get your first like little kid boners. I just remember being like, what is this now? I got to deal with this. What is this?
I had my first boner when I was 34. And you know, it's weird. I lost my virginity when I was 17.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So
But yeah, I don't think that
when did you get your
animals-
first boner? Sorry.
I mean, they say that you get them when you're a baby. You just don't remember, you know.
Oh, I remember. I remember them all. I remember every single boner I've ever had, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Dave. Well, Dave's just a cool guy.
that's right. I'll show you my spreadsheet. I've had a Google spreadsheet going since the beginning of Google Sheets, and
okay.
yeah, they're. Caleb doesn't really seem to be having my sense of humor today. That's twice in a row I've said some stuff, and you're like, all right. Okay. Well, Dave's having a little bit of a fun time today, I guess.
Well, I think for me, it was second grade was when I was like, what is going on? And you don't know
Yeah.
who to ask. But my first thought was that I had a rare medical condition.
Mhm.
You know,
Where
I
your
didn't know who
dick
to
gets
ask.
big and hard.
But not in it's not in a pleasant way. You're just like,
You
"Ugh."
can't do anything about it, and it feels,
Yeah, you're in class and you're like, I don't, what is this?
Mm.
Yeah, and then
I
so
wonder
that's
when
I guess an
pussy
instinct.
starts getting wet.
I don't know. I'm afraid to even discuss it.
Let's Google it.
Don't.
I'm
Do
gonna-
not.
When do pussies
No, Dave.
start
Dave,
getting wet?
you can't be Googling this. Only even a doctor shouldn't Google this.
Wow.
Oh no.
This is so funny because Google misunderstood me.
Of course it did. Of course it did.
And it just answered here. I'm gonna share it with you because
Oh,
I
boy.
Googled when do pussies start getting wet?
That's not the technical.
And Google just in bold up top, it says sexually excited. That's what it says. It just says that.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Often, but not always, when a person with a vagina is sexually excited, blood flow increases to their genitals so that the vulva and clitoris swell and the vagina lubricates itself, which is called getting wet. Yeah. And then it didn't tell me at what age.
It's just it's probably no matter what the answer is, I'm not gonna like it. I am not gonna be comfortable.
Why? We're talking about how young we start having boners. It's no different.
Yeah, but that's like a question that I feel like is on a lot of seized laptops.
I'm asking for curiosity's sake. Well, now that you're saying this, I feel bad.
No, I shouldn't have said it.
Yeah. Apparently it's 4 years before puberty on average. That's what this says. You don't think about it in a
I'm not even thinking about it.
Man, you're
I'm
gonna be
not
one of
even
those
thinking.
people that when you have kids, you're just like not gonna tell your kids about sex, huh?
No, because I hate that because they need to know.
They
You
do
know.
need to know.
Yeah,
man.
And I think it's parents.
I'm gonna
just
tell them
forget-
before they're born.
That's in the womb. You
In
got
the
the little
womb. I'm
headphones.
gonna be playing Beethoven for them and be like, "You're not gonna fucking believe this."
I feel like a good time to know is 6th grade.
I think
Because
you're
you're
right.
I think 6th grade because you're either going to learn on a school bus in 6th
Yeah.
or 7th grade, or you're just not going to. So I think the parents, you should tell them the first day of 6th grade or right before. Go, look, you're about to start 6th grade. Middle school is going to be a lot of stuff's going on. Here's what you need to know. Be careful about this. By the way, don't do this yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that's tough. I don't know. Yeah, the don't do this thing.
Right.
I don't know.
I'm going to
I don't
tell
know.
you how to feel better than you will ever feel, and
Yeah.
don't do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have kids, so it's a really tough call. But I kind of one time, okay, so I used to co-host the Sex Nerd Sandra podcast back in the day,
Mhm.
Nerdists, like sex podcast, sex positivity podcast, and I like my role on the show. I was sort of like I was the co-host. I was the everyman. My job was to when they told me something to go, what? That's crazy. That was like who I was on the show, and we talked to this woman once who was like, I have 3 kids. I started talking to them about sex when they were like little kids because I wanted them to know all about it. And I like aggressively encouraged them to be safe and to think about it. But when they started getting into their teen years, I just started telling them, yeah, go for it. And it sounded right to me. It
Mhm.
sounded like really what you should do. But the problem is it's hard to put myself in that situation and like imagine not feeling weird
Right.
doing it, it's like a hard line to ride. I don't know.
Yeah,
I really would
know.
like to be a progressive parent who like really encourages like kid to do all whatever they want within the realms of taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
But then you get I don't know. I feel like okay, and you know what else it would be tough for me to do? Those scenes in movies where a dad like takes the little boy away from the mom and he's like, that kid picks on you again. You punch him right in the fucking nose.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to say that too. And I also feel that way, that you should stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
But looking at a little boy and being like, I think that you should beat the shit out of that kid. I don't know.
Well, when else are you supposed to? I feel you're not supposed to punch people when in your 30s. When you're out in the world, you go to jail and shit. You go to
no, and you do need to establish standing up for yourself, and you shouldn't
right.
It'll really help a kid out to not fucking take hits. To like really like be like, no, I deserve to not take this.
Yeah.
In one form or another. But yeah,
It
I don't
changed
know.
my life when my parents told me to do that. And I didn't have it was the end of that fear where I was just like, oh, now I've took care of that. And it's just like especially a public school, it's like prison. You can't let people think that they can torment you around.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's weird how it works. But yeah, it's like I remember being on the bus in 6th grade and someone telling me like, it's what, you ever seen like a dog like humping another dog? Like, no, they didn't even say that. I didn't even know that word. They said like, when a dog's like wagging his butt on another dog. And I was like, yeah. And they're like, that's what that's what people do. People do that too. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I saw it in a movie. And I was like, I remember that I was on the way to school. I had to go sit in class like, what?
Oh, dude. I remember I was in 5th grade.
Way.
I was in 5th grade and maybe I was even in 4th grade because I lived in Nashville. So it would have been 5th grade. And a kid got on our bus and like one of my friends in the neighborhood and he was like, hey man, me and Brandon, and he like pointed at like a new friend of his, me and Brandon are really excited to have sex with girls. I was like, what the hell are you talking about, dude?
Wait, where's this bus going?
What does that mean? Yeah. And he had like just found out about it and he was like really thinking about sex with girls a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
One of my friends in 7th grade, we're on a field trip and a girl asked him for a picture of his penis. And he was like, okay, I got to send her something. What if I just send her like a picture of my finger and say it's my penis? And I was like, that will not work. But it's your little 7th grade head. It's like, how's she going to know?
Wait. Say this
that
again?
Was a suggestion.
Oh, wow.
A girl was like, send me a picture of your penis. He's like, what if I take a picture of my finger and say it's my penis? He was like, afraid to send a picture of his penis.
Wow.
Like, I think she'll know. But yeah, at that age, you just don't know anything.
I'm going to start doing that. Sending a finger pic. You like this? Just a photo of
Yeah.
2 fingers, and it just says, "What's up? What are you doing later?"
I think it'd mix it up. I
Oh,
wonder if
man.
or do you think guys are sending ladies pictures of their ass anywhere?
We
Are
should
guys
start
doing
it,
that
dude.
anywhere?
Let's fucking start it, dude. Actually, I'll raise you one. Let's start sending photos of our ass to each other. Just took a shit. Just took a shit in
man.
my bathroom. It all went in the toilet. Batting 1,000 today.
It's so funny that no one cares. Straight guys' asses are they're not even looked at by anybody.
Yeah, dude. Well, they're horrible.
I know.
They're pointless.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
They're
It's so
worth
funny. I
nothing.
never think ever that anyone's ever looking at my ass. Not
Yeah.
once in my life. And I wonder if you're a woman walking down the street, you have to be cognizant, like, especially in a major city where you're like 13,000 people looked at my ass today.
Yeah, totally.
It's crazy.
And if you have like a particularly good type of ass, it's like everyone in the entire city, every man, woman, and child looked at your ass that day. How many steps did you get today? That's the amount of people that looked at your ass as well.
Oh, it's bananas.
Yeah, totally.
It's such a weird world, but yeah, no one's even photographing like that. Well, we should start that, fellas. Start getting some good.
Yeah, dude. Dude, yeah, the male asses of comedy 2024 calendar. We should do that. And just get, lots of straight men bending over.
Because you're allowed to put your ass on Instagram. You can't have like that's the only nudity that's allowed. Because if you show your boobs, it gets took down.
Mhm.
You can't show a penis, but you can show your ass. No one cares if you show your ass.
Man. Well, let's show our asses, dude. That's how. Let's
For you
get
and
some
Ismael's
followers.
tour, that'll be a good. Just to do it.
Well, we don't get near as many likes when we just post the flyer. So here's my ass.
Honestly, I don't think that's a bad idea.
I do.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
I think that I will lose followers in droves.
I think you'll gain more. I think it'll be a hot topic.
Yeah, but they won't be there for the comedy.
Oh,
Yeah.
who cares about that? They'll come to the
that's right.
show.
That's right. Yeah, am I gonna see that ass? It's just like
See this ass live.
people see this ass, mostly asses. The mostly asses tour. We're gonna show our ass the whole tour, except every now and then when we have to rent a car. I'm riding. Yeah, dude. But it's the first comedy tour where we're sitting on our ass the whole time. Dude.
Did you see that clip of the two guys that almost got in a fight in the Senate this week? You see that?
No.
Oh, it was like a Teamster and a senator. One of them was like, "Yeah, you tweeted this at me that you'd fight me anytime, anywhere. How about right now?" And the guy's like, "All right." And the thing that got me is that he goes, "Well, stand your butt up then." And he goes, "Stand your butt up."
No.
And then
stop
Bernie
it.
Sanders reaches over and goes, Stop. We're not going to fight. We're not going to fight at the Senate. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Whoa.
Literally,
Bernie-
he stands up like he's going to run over there and try and beat a senator.
I love it. That's great. What
It's
are the
so
senators?
funny, dude. It was a Teamster I'd never heard of and a senator I never heard of, but it's just the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Senate fight.
Oh, dude, because I thought it was going to be clickbait or something, and but it's so funny, man. Just two dudes who, if it weren't for Bernie, I don't know how far that guy would have. I don't know if they have security. I don't know if they're ready for that.
The guy's name is Mark Wayne Mullen.
Mark Wayne Mullen about to beat some ass.
Yeah, that is a like joke of a name for a
My name's
guy.
Mark Wayne.
Yeah, dude. He's a former MMA fighter.
Oh, come on.
Dude.
That's
Mark
crazy.
Wayne.
You're straddling a guy in a cage, beating the shit out of him. Somebody's like, this guy should be in the Senate.
Yeah, totally. I'll vote for him. Dude, the guy who is the mayor of the town I grew up in is the guy that used to beat everybody up.
Oh man, of course,
Isn't that crazy?
of course.
Yeah.
What's
I
this
didn't
gap
know
in
him.
your resume? Do you want me to beat your ass? I'm the
You're the
mayor.
mayor. How'd he win? He didn't. He just beat up the old mayor. And now he's the mayor, dude. Yeah, dude. Former MMA fighter and U.S.
Oh,
Senator
boy.
Mark Wayne Mullen, dude. Jeez.
My name's Mark Wayne, and fuck
man.
you.
Vote for me and I'll beat the shit out of this Teamster. Hell yeah, dude. Well,
Oh,
anyway,
boy.
I think animals have choices.
I'm not so sure because I don't know. You ever see them having sex? It looks like neither of them picked it. You know, they're just like, ah, ah.
I don't know. I think some of them picked it. I
don't
think
know. I don't
okay,
know.
like one time I was at the LA Zoo, I believe, and I went to see the giraffes. Big fan of giraffes. You know what I like
Oh,
about
good,
them?
yeah.
They're huge.
Yeah, they're
I
big.
like huge stuff. They look like a really fucked up horse, you know?
Like the horse is on acid looking at itself in the mirror.
Yeah, that's exact. It looks like a horse in a fun
Whoa!
house on acid. And it's just like, why's my skin all weird, dude? And like, yeah, you know, like a capybara looks like a rat in a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
All those animals, it just looks like bizarro versions of other animals. I'm a big
Yeah, I
fan of,
know.
dude. Yeah, like a hippo looks like a rhino that wants to hang out. You know,
And they're all fat. There's no skinny hippos. That's pretty fun.
yeah, dude. And they're apparently like vicious, horrible animals that'll
Yeah.
kill you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they're pissed off.
They're pissed off. Yeah, they look like that. Yeah, man.
I'd be pissed.
They got a weird butt for a nose. If I had a butt on my face, I would stomp everyone to death. I would hide in
Yeah.
lakes and pop out and just fucking stomp you, dude.
That's why I got a beard. I got a real ass chin, like the assiest chin you'll ever see.
Do you have an ass chin?
Yeah, that's why I covered up.
I don't
It
remember
turns
that
people
about your
on
chin.
when I walk around.
Hey,
Well, you
speaking of
don't
which-
see me. I don't
The
shave.
Ben Shapiro's
Oh.
Beard Update.
Still there.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
He's got
Oh, it's such a good jingle.
yeah, that guy, he's got a terrible face. With or without the beard.
Oh boy.
But anyway, I was at the zoo
Yeah, yeah.
and I was watching the giraffes and they were just kind of walking around, you know. And I was like, this sucks. And and then I was like, why
That's
am I
the motto
watching
of the zoo.
This sucks, dude.
Welcome to the zoo. This sucks.
They are all just sitting there. Nothing ever happens at the zoo, dude. Except the only things that happen at the zoo are fucking and shitting.
Right.
It's the only
Well,
thing
if
you're going to
somebody-
see.
If a bunch of tigers went and looked in your window, that's what they'd see you doing.
Totally.
Nothing, and then
Yeah.
some sex.
They might see my podcast, but
Right,
whenever
but
I-
that's going to look like nothing to them. They're going to be
That's
like, he's
true.
barking in the corner.
That's right. Why is this guy screaming into a corner? But yeah, so this like it was very funny. This male giraffe was like walking next to this female giraffe, and it was very slow, this interaction. They were walking very slowly. And then the male giraffe's dick started to get hard,
Oh,
and it was
no.
like huge, dude. You know, it was like a unbelievable dick. And
Wait.
and
How big?
I don't know. I want to say definitely multiple feet long.
Whoa.
it had like there was like a pink. It looked like there was like a pink balloon that it
No.
was inside of, and then that would get hard, and then this like other thing would come out of the balloon.
No.
Yeah, dude. It looked like
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. And it would just like extend. It looked like an extend. Yeah, like you know how tripods extend. It looked like that. Like there was one pole stored inside of
Oh,
another
boy.
pole, and you had to like unscrew the little thing, and it comes out. That's what it
Ugh.
looked like. And yeah, it would get hard, and then the giraffe would slowly mount the female giraffe. Would just get up behind her, and the female giraffe would go no, and walk away.
Oh,
And
boy.
he would lose his boner and just stand there. This happened like 6 times. He would like he very slowly mounted her, and then she turned the other way and walked away, and he stood there and lost his boner. And then the boner slowly came back, and he like walked over to her and mounted her, and she was like, no. And he just like stood there and lost his boner.
Oh, no.
Yeah, dude. That giraffe really needed to jerk off that day. And as far as I could tell, yeah, the girl was not helping him out.
No,
It's very
no.
similar to
So
watching.
they didn't have sex at all?
As far as I saw, no.
Mm,
Yeah, she wasn't having it.
tough. I wonder if they were married or if they were just if that was just
Yeah, yeah, maybe they
random
were
lady.
married. He
Hey,
was
this
like,
is,
yeah.
It's so funny how far away from sex the guy, like if you're a guy, it's like it takes there's so much on the front end.
Yeah,
You gotta
right.
sit down and have a dinner. You gotta have like 3 dinners in 3 weeks. And,
Right.
that's our custom. But the
That's our-
giraffe just comes over dick ready.
Yeah.
Huh? Nope.
And I will
All
say,
right.
like, if you think about the fact that there's no other way for them to communicate this information, then it's actually pretty similar to humans, because we're like men walking up to women at bars, like, hey, and they're like, no. And we're like, okay.
All right. That's what I was thinking too.
You get a little drunk, you come up, what about me again? Or, no, all right.
That's the old days. They'd be like, well, your grandfather asked me to marry him 9 times, and I
Dude.
finally said yes.
Those stories are so crazy.
So
They're just
funny.
like, yeah, the old men are like, what you got to do is you got to pick a woman and harass her for decades. Just like, I'm not going to do that. Well, your grandmother and I have been married for 90 years.
Oh,
Like,
it's
yeah,
so
but
crazy.
you were the one of 3 men that she had ever met.
That's so funny that now, like the internet, I feel like it's all the internet. Before the internet, if you're a guy, every night of your 20s, you just went and asked women to marry you. You weren't online. You weren't what you're just like, well, I'm gonna go find a wife. They all got married when they were 22. It's like insane.
Truly. Yeah. There are all these things that you were expected to do. And it is really funny. I mean, like, no
Unbelievable.
wonder generations have trouble understanding each other, because I do feel like my parents' generation did that stuff a little bit later,
Mhm.
had kids, and whatever, picked their career path or whatever. But our generation is like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna do that. They're just like, God damn.
I know. I
phrase-
still have
40 is the new 30 is very funny. It's like, is it?
What does that even mean? What's 30 then?
Yeah.
The new
Yeah.
20? Jeez. Can't be.
30 is the new 15. 8 is the new 6. 8-year-olds, yeah, man, they don't really know. 8-year-olds don't know their multiplication tables anymore, because strictly because 35-year-olds don't have jobs in a lot of cases. So whatever, take your time.
It'd be funny if it starts to get to where like kids just keep their umbilical cords hooked up to their mom till they're like 5.
Yeah,
Well, 5's the new baby. And,
5's the new baby. That's so funny. Yeah, that's right.
Can you believe they
3's
used
the
to
new.
cut these?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I started speaking about a year ago, and still on my mom's cord. And yeah, just 35.
You don't get a cell phone till your cord's cut, okay?
Well, when can I cut the cord?
Mom.
When you get your driver's license, we'll cut your cord. Or if you want to start working and feeding yourself, we can do that. But as last I checked, this family saves a lot of money With you getting fed off of your mother's placenta. I'm
Go
not
play with your
remembering.
placenta.
Yeah.
Leave us alone, son.
Oh, you're hungry? Go eat your placenta. We gave you that. 5's the new baby. That's right. 3's the new your parents having sex. And baby's the new thinking about it.
Oh, Dayton's the new married. 5's the new baby.
5's the new baby.
Stranger's the new friend.
40's the new 30 is so fucking funny. Yeah.
So stupid.
40's the new 15. 10's the new not even considered yet.
What was the old 30? I don't understand. What,
Yeah.
like 30 used to be 30. What the hell?
Yeah, 30 used to be 30, but now it's not. Now it's 40. So if you're 30, you're
Yeah.
like 18. And if
That's
you're 18,
insane.
you don't have to do anything. You're fucking 9 years old.
So, maybe that works for comedians, but for real adults, I feel like they're having a regular old 30.
Absolutely. And I would say 40 is 40 as ever.
Yeah.
You got to
40 is
pay your
still
taxes and you know, you will go to prison if you do something fucked up. No one's like, we should give this 40-year-old some leeway. They're like, you're done. You're a whole ass grown up.
Yeah, I know. Whole ass grown up.
But then again, I guess there are MMA fighter senators out here threatening
Right.
people who run unions. Could you imagine that, dude? That's so. I can't even imagine threatening to fight somebody,
On TV in the during work.
dude.
That's crazy.
It's
That's
crazy.
like that'd be crazy for comedians to do. But like you're a statesman.
Yeah,
That is so insane. And then they asked him about it on the news, and he goes, "Well, Andrew Jackson killed like 9 guys in duels," and it's like, yeah,
And they thought
What?
that was bad. And
you're
also,
not supposed to do
a
that.
duel was like a gentleman's way of settling a bet or something, or settling a issue back then. Yeah, and that motherfucker was crazy.
Yeah, he was nuts.
He killed so many people in his lifetime. Yeah, you can't reference the like Andrew Jackson. That is so. It's also, if your example is 200 years ago, it's a bad example, dude.
Yeah.
That's so fucking.
I wish it
funny,
was
dude.
more recent. I wish that, like, well, Dick Cheney shot a guy in the face.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
You know, King Tut
he
used to
shouldn't
fuck
have.
people up when he was pharaoh. Man, the Mongols used to beat the shit out of their kids. Okay. Or it's like not even a real a real person. You know, sometimes Wolverine flips out and kills people with his hand claws. All right.
Bring that back. Bring
Yeah,
back adamantium.
Yeah, bring back Wolverine, okay? I'm like the Wolverine of the American government.
Dude, have you seen that? Like, there's a whole community that's like nonstop pestering and tagging movie studios on Twitter trying to get Spider-Man 4 made. They're just
my
like,
God,
come on,
dude.
Sam Raimi, give us Spider-Man 4. It's like, it's so weird that that's where it is now, where they're just like,
Guys.
eventually they're going to make it because people just won't stop asking for Spider-Man 4.
I think that's so interesting to like. I understand wanting stuff for sure, but like, I don't know, man. I have a trouble with that part of the world where we like.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm trying to say. We like think that seems like entitled or something, or like you're not even thinking that you have any agency.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, that people write those movies, right? Why don't you write it? Like, it never. You're like, why don't they make the thing I want? Like, are you a baby? What's happening?
That's so funny.
It's really strange. Remember when everyone was like, rewrite Game of Thrones? It's like, what? That's not your TV
What are
show.
you talking about?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't like it. Everything's got to be good.
Totally.
Everything's got to be okay. Yeah,
Make
go
the
write
Ford Mustang
Spider-Man
different.
4.
I want the Ford Mustang to be different. I want to be different than the Ford Mustang. I want the back to look different and the front to look different. I like the other types of fronts and backs. What the fuck are we talking? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But people don't
Yeah.
have free will, so that's how
People
it goes.
people don't have free will. That's true. Man, my favorite, I think I talk shit about this all the time, but I love being such a fan of Star Wars that you boycott seeing the movie. I think that is so
Oh.
awesome, dude. That is like truly forgetting what's going on entirely, you know?
Right. It's like, I don't think you know what a boycott means.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't mean like that's not what they meant when they wrote the Constitution. They're
Yeah.
like the freedom to not go see a sequel if it isn't to your if Kathleen Kennedy is involved, dude.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
shouldn't be like what are you talking about?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Oh, there's people they make their whole personality that oh man, I enjoyed Star Wars a lot more when I was 7 and I won't
Yeah.
shut the fuck up about that.
Yeah. Well, and it's
Oh my
always
god.
I'm so comfortable making fun of those people because it's almost always because it's a woman or like an Asian person or something.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, thank you. Thank you for making it so easy to fucking hate you. Yeah, dude. I'm not going to see the next movie in my favorite series of movies of all time because there's no Asian women on a planet they made up. Dude.
Dude, the people mad about Snow White is the one where I'm like, how do you not hear yourself?
What are they mad about?
They're mad that the new Snow White and the live action Snow White isn't white enough for them.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not kidding, dude. There's like there's outrage. And the Daily Wire is making a Snow White in response where she's really, really white. Dude, I'm not kidding.
Oh my!
It's
holy
insane.
God.
If you look at the picture, she looks white. What do they want? Do they want her to
Snow-
be the actual color white, like as white as a pair of iPods? Is that what they want?
What?
Dude, it's crazy. People lost their mind.
That is amazing, dude.
They didn't get mad about The Rock being Black Adam, you know? It's not Black Adam.
Yeah, no, of course.
They get so mad. They get so mad that
Yeah, yeah.
because look at the
do I.
picture. What's the I don't understand. She
Yeah,
didn't exist. It's a
Yeah.
pretend thing.
yeah. It's a pretend thing.
What are you talking about?
It's also like white is just the name, dude.
yeah, what is the problem?
It's
What
so
is the
man, it's
problem?
honestly just so awesome, dude. To be like mermaids aren't black. Mermaids
Oh.
aren't real.
And it
Yeah.
does not matter.
Yeah, and if it did, yeah, and if they were, it wouldn't matter. Totally.
'Cause
Absolutely.
They don't
That's
care. Jason is not an undead demon. He's
Oh,
not. Well, he
so
is
good,
now.
Mhm.
He is now. No.
I saw one the other day that I liked. Mike Lawrence posted. There's apparently a character in Spider-Man called like Lady Web or like
Madam Web, I think.
Madam
I've heard about
Web.
this,
Yeah, yeah. And she used to be she was like an old lady in a wheelchair, and they made her a hot girl in this, and it's sort of like, yeah, all right, that's irritating. But even then, I'm kind of like I agree that's annoying for another reason. That's annoying because everyone always wants to make everything a hot girl, you know? But even still, I just like can't be brought to get worked up about it. It's like, yeah, of course they did. Of course they made it a hot girl, you know? They make everyone a hot girl. I'm surprised that Wolverine's not a hot girl and that Spider-Man's not a hot girl.
Right.
Black Adam's not a hot girl.
I saw a thing that really made me laugh. It was they somehow photoshopped Marky Mark into a poster for a Muhammad Ali movie. And
Oh,
that's
hell
funny
yeah.
to me.
That
But
is
it's like,
funny.
yeah, it's just a joke. But it's like, it's so insane that it's just like people are just making movies. It's like it's so ridiculous it's like someone's in their own house, like, I'm Luke Skywalker, and they're like, no, you're Japanese. Let him have fun. I'm in my house playing with my lightsaber. Shut the fuck. No. Luke Skywalker's not Japanese. Well, he is right now. I'm having a good time. What is
Right.
wrong with you?
I know.
It's a made up story.
I know. And I think the thing that gets me about it the most is like the thing where I just like don't, I guess maybe it's because I make stuff now, but I don't, it really bugs me like in my soul when people who are fans feel like they have ownership over what the artist
Right.
creates.
Yeah.
It really bugs me, even if it's in like a grandiose scale. And sure, I understand like you're like a piece of art is really important to you, and that's happened to me. And then if it changes, it hurts. I understand that. That's happened to me. I'm like, oh, or also something feels like precious to you, and then it gets really popular, and that kind of hurts. Like I understand that we have to sort of like move through those feelings and not take them out on other people, but I understand the feeling, right? What really bugs me is like, make this, and it's like, dude, making shit is really hard, and I gotta like have the feel for it and the love for it, and honestly, I want to make what I want to make, and it just feels a little like you think you own me. And
Right.
so when I see people even do it at that large of a scale, like make a better Game of Thrones, that makes
make
me
it.
angry. That makes me like, don't fucking tell me what to do.
Yeah.
You made the thing I like, and that thing I worked really hard on, and I poured my soul out into it. And if you don't like the next thing I make, I would love it if you would continue to appreciate me instead of just calling me a piece of shit because I didn't do what you wanted, motherfucker. Yeah, it drives me crazy.
No,
I think
I
it's really
know.
unfair.
Yeah. It's not fair. And fuck them.
Fuck them, dude.
You know in Seinfeld when it's that where there's a little kid and his like Kramer visits the little kid in the hospital and is like, I need that signed Yankee card, and in exchange for that, what if I get one of the Yankees to hit a home run for you? And the kid's like, well, how about 2 home runs? So he goes up to the Yankee player, I can't remember his name, and he's like, I promised the little kid you would hit 2 home runs today. And he's like, what? And he goes, it's hard to hit home runs.
Dude, my buddy,
It's
buddy
hard.
Boney, his name's Boney. He's a rapper named Boney Beasley.
Okay.
He's in a rap group called Argyle Pimps. They're great. They're fucking great.
Yeah. No, you've played some of them for me.
Yeah. He's a big fan of like all the Evil Dead movies. He's like all zombie shit. He's always been a big fan of. And this was years ago now. He told me that he was in line at a Bruce Campbell book signing, and Bruce Campbell is the main character from Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 3.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be from the other ones too. I've never seen
Yeah,
them.
he's in all.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right. So he's like doing a book signing, and someone in line at the book signing that Boney was there. He was like not far away from this guy. The guy like gets his book signed, and he's like, thanks so much, Mr. Campbell. Would you do me a favor? Would you say this line from Army of Darkness? Just asked him to say that. And Bruce Campbell, apparently completely deadpan, just goes, yeah, I can say that. If I'm your fucking monkey.
Whoa.
And the guy was just like, I'm sorry. Just like walked away.
Oh man.
And while that is a very extreme way to deal with that, I totally agree.
Wow. That's great. That's so
yeah.
fun. But that's a better story.
Yeah,
than if he said the line.
Absolutely. Totally.
That's the most Bruce Campbell thing ever.
Yeah,
I could do that if I was your fucking monkey.
Yeah, man.
It's a way better quote.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know. The ownership over an artist because you've like contributed to their career is a weird. There is like a respect that needs to be there. Don't get me wrong. Like you need to. Some people are like assholes to their fans or don't appreciate the fact that they have fans or that they're like paying money for this thing that is like in the scheme of things frivolous. It's only has value because it's entertaining these people.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to respect that. But yeah, I don't know. It's a two-way street.
I know.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Anyway, that was a little serious moment here for you.
Yeah,
on the
we'll be
fart
back
track.
with some. We'll be right back with some real fun shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a dump out of my huge man ass.
Hell yeah, dude.
What's it called?
Welcome to What's It Called, everybody.
Right, baby.
Get ready to lay down face down, ass up, lay her down, keep on tipping. Everybody's got a
Oh,
dick hole.
that's
Not
right.
everybody except Walter Mondale. Fuck him. Piece of shit. What's up, Richard Carnes? This is what's it called?
We're the Potato Boys.
We're the Potato Boys. I'm Dave. That's Caleb. Our website is whatsitcalled.rodeo. Patreon.com/whatsitcalled and shop.whatsitcalled.rodeo for the other stuff. You know, I'm not going to spoon feed it to you. You can figure it out.
Yeah, get
Um,
those Christmas gifts in, man. Everybody needs
yeah.
a shirt and a hat and a mug. And
Everybody.
we got you covered. We got everything you need.
Yeah, we got mugs, dude. We got fucking mugs, bro.
Hats,
Hat.
beanies.
Yeah,
We got posters.
that's true. We have
Election season's heating up. We got all your election posters you need.
That's right. We have election posters that say "I'm a bitch." I'm thinking about working on a whole line of "I'm the bitch." I'm a bitch merch.
Yeah.
I think it's a very funny
I
thing
like
to
it.
say. I'm a bitch. No one will ever say will wear them, but I think that people might buy them as gag gifts.
Dude,
You know?
I want one that says, if you can read this, I'm a bitch. Like
Yeah.
a bumper sticker.
Totally. If you can read this, we were talking years ago, dude. We were talking about that at a show while you were visiting. I made a fake shirt years and years ago that looks like a motorcycle shirt. It looks just like if you can read this, the bitch fell off, but it says if you can read this, I'm a bitch. And
It's so good.
I know I made a note to like put it up, but we should.
Yeah, you
we
gotta have
should
a bumper sticker.
fucking make that bumper sticker or a T-shirt that says if you can read it. It says it in like angry AC/DC font. If you
Yeah.
can read this, I'm a bitch.
I'm a bitch.
I'm a bitch. I'm
I
a
saw
little bitch.
a good bumper sticker the other day that said, do you follow Jesus this closely?
Hell yeah, dude.
Good. That one's good.
That's great, dude. I remember at a Buc-ee's once I saw a T-shirt that said it was a guy wearing like hunting gear and he had a shotgun pointed to a deer's head, and it said, "I didn't climb to the top of the food chain to become a fucking vegetarian." And I was just like, wow.
Wow.
This guy's incredible. First of all, he climbed to the top of the food chain. That's
You started
pretty
at the
impressive.
bottom?
Yeah, dude.
You started
Um,
with bugs? Okay.
I didn't climb to the top of the food
Oh,
chain,
man.
dude.
I love it.
Yeah, man. Well, speaking of food chains,
Dude.
yeah, bro. Real quick, this is coming up soon, man. I am on tour starting next week. Oh no, wait. This episode is dropping the 27th of November, yes?
I think so. I don't know.
'Cause we
I don't know
banked
what's going
one.
on.
We recorded one on last
Yeah, this will be
Tuesday.
November
Yeah.
27th. Yeah.
So yeah, my tour it starts this week, y'all. Portland, Maine, November 30th, Boston, Mass, December 1st, Portsmouth, New Hampshire the 2nd, and then going into Bridgewater, Vermont, Montreal, Toronto, and Detroit, Cincinnati, Chicago, DC, Richmond, Virginia, Philly, and New York City. And
Yeah, man.
And so that's November 30th through December 16th. Get your tickets. Mostlytrains.davetotheross.com is the you know what it is. Don't worry about
I
it.
do. I do know
Yeah,
what it is.
everybody does. Great. And I just wanted to say that stuff.
Yeah, man.
Fantastic. Man, I'm
Hell
great.
yeah. I'm hungry.
Yeah. Do you have any dates you want to announce?
Yeah. I got I'll be at the Punchline in Atlanta December 28th through the 30th.
I'll suck a dick.
I'll be at my old high school, Franklin County High School, on January the 20th.
I banged my wife.
So come.
Wait, you'll
see
be at
me.
your old high school doing stand-up at your old high school?
Yeah. So
Whoa.
I haven't been there in a long time, and
Crazy.
that'll be fun. So come get come so that it won't just be a bunch of high school students.
Yeah.
I want it to be a good, real show. So come get it. Come get tickets. Should be up soon. But check that out if you want to see me do stand-up at my old high school. The last time I was on that stage, I played Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz. So I'll be back there, and then I'll be at the Comedy Fort in Fort Collins, Colorado, February 1st through the 3rd. And I'll be back in Boston March 1st and 2nd at the Comedy Scene out in Foxborough. So come to that. And it's going to be a good year.
Wow. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Now, should we rename Thanksgiving?
Oh, yes, we should.
I want to say, for the sake of fun, I'm kind of ignoring the fact that Thanksgiving is like, a time that history has looked poorly on. You know what I mean? I just want to acknowledge really quickly that I'm aware that it's a horrible, horrible, horrible holiday for many, many people. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing I can say about that that's going to be funny. So I just kind of focused on the dinner thing,
Yeah, just focus on the corporatized holiday that
exactly.
American shit.
The
Yeah, that's what I
fact
did
that,
too.
yeah. All right, here we go. Dinner day.
Please don't bring up Israel.
Oh, actually, I do have one that addresses the fact that it's horrific. Fuck, marry, kill.
I got sneaky pilgrim land snatch luncheon.
Oh, hey. Brown Thursday.
Young Christmas.
Fat Week.
The Great American Diarrhea Festival.
Uncle Fest.
Turkey Purge. The Revenge.
Football sleep. Arguments and potatoes.
A big day to talk about tryptophan for a couple minutes and then not again for the rest of the year.
3 foods you love and 42 you hate.
That's all I got.
I got 2 more. The annual gathering of the family dumps. And this was, I was telling Caleb I had a really fucked up one. Toilet knocked.
Oh,
That's
gotta be
really,
a movie.
Once again, I think I had more that addressed the problems than I realized.
Yeah, me too. But what are you gonna
Toilet
do?
knocked. What are you gonna do?
But to me, that's like with someone where you go, oh man, I really love brunch, and they go, the first brunch ever is because of slavery, and you're like, well, that's not why I'm doing it.
I know,
I'm
totally.
doing it because I'm hungry and it's 11.
Yeah, totally.
And it's like Thanksgiving is like I get to see my family and we're gonna eat turkey. I'm not trying to make a statement about land thievery. Just trying
I know it's tough. It's tough. Well, I mean, it's also sort of like that shit is just kind of being talked about for the first time ever. So when people are upset, especially indigenous people, I totally get it. That's why I wanted to bring it up, to make sure I acknowledged it.
Yeah.
But I'm totally the same way. I it's just a play. Actually, I don't really see family on Thanksgiving so much anymore. I tend to be with friends, and then I see family over Christmas.
Right.
But I do wonder when people, like this year, it's now becoming like people on 4th of July refuse to try to have fun. And I think that's really interesting. Like, yeah, fuck us. I'm mad at America like crazy too, but you're just going to go watch fireworks and eat burgers with your friends anyway, right? Just
right.
Okay.
That's what
you're allowed to do
me.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're totally allowed. I'm not Christian, and I love Christmas, dude. I get a tree and I put it up, and I really doubt that most Christians sit around the Christmas tree and they think about Jesus,
Right. Yeah. Most people are thinking about a PlayStation 5.
Yeah,
and,
totally. Man.
Yeah. How to, dude, one of the best, like, I think most people on Christmas are like, I'm putting whiskey in my coffee, and that's fine because that's what I need.
Yeah, right. Totally. That's funny.
Yeah. People are thinking about, I wonder if Amazon's going to get my uncle's present here,
Right.
Most people are thinking.
Right, totally. And also, like, pretty similar to 4th of July. I'm like, oh, God, thank God I'm getting drunk because my fucking aunt is going to be there. God damn, dude. It is funny. You just like, it is so funny that families are like that. In every other part of life, it's like, you know what? I'm not going to invite this person who just like fills me with rage.
Right. And it makes me wonder, is there anybody that's like, oh, I got to snort Vicodin to deal with Caleb this year? And I'm like, I hope not.
Probably
but no one
not.
ever thinks that. No one ever thinks, oh, they're going to have to deal with me once I get there. Everybody's
right.
like, oh, it's so crazy.
I think there was a time in my life where I was that guy to like the conservative people in my family. Like, I didn't have to talk. I was real mouthy. But nowadays, I don't
no one's
give a
ever,
shit.
we know people whose views have evolved over time, and no one ever goes, yeah, I used to be conservative until one Thanksgiving. I was really hammered, and my uncle changed my mind. It's like that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's
not
the
how
other
it
thing.
goes.
Even in my more like loud my days where I was like, I'm right, which that's the greatest thing about getting older. You go from thinking you're right to thinking you're wrong. That's when
Mhm.
everyone becomes cool. When you're just like, oh, I'm wrong. And the number one thing I'm wrong about is every time I've been mad. Every time I've ever been mad, I was wrong. You know what I mean? You're just like, oh, fuck.
Right. I'm
have
not
a
a
leg to
great
stand on.
detective,
Yeah.
but now when I feel anger, I think of it like this is almost always counterproductive. Let's
Yeah.
take a breath. You probably should not act on this. Or,
Just take a beat.
you know,
Every time
just
you've ever acted
feel
on
it,
it, the
let it
person
go.
tells you what was happening in their brain, and you're like, ugh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I guess I'll just walk around feeling like a jerk off for a solid 24 hours. God,
Yeah.
I know.
I know.
But fuck, there was something I was saying there, and I don't remember what it was. That's okay. Oh yeah,
But this
but even
week-
in my jerk off days where I was like,
Yeah.
I'm correct. I don't think I brought shit up at Thanksgiving. What am I
No.
gonna do? Am I gonna convince my grandma to vote for a Democrat? Like that's just not gonna.
It's never going to happen. Never going to happen. That's never happened once.
Ever.
Why would it happen now?
Yeah.
It's never happened. But yeah, it's the only thing that I like now is that the only thing that's good about Joe Biden being super old is that we can all just talk about that and then move on. He's really old.
Yes.
Ha ha. The turkey's good. Just that's all that needs to be politics. Boy, he's old. And no one can disagree.
I actually wonder if there's going to be some unifying around how Joe Biden sucks this year. The problem is going to be like everyone's like, yeah,
Don't say why.
him.
Don't say why.
Yeah,
I have
don't
mine,
say
you have
why,
yours.
and then don't say what the solution is either. That's the problem. The solution to the Biden problem is gonna no one's gonna agree on that. But yeah, we should read. Y'all
oh boy,
were very funny
I'm
as always.
So excited about this, and I'm gonna read them all in the Jason Statham voice.
Okay,
I think we should both read them in our best Jason Statham.
Yeah. We did what if Thanksgiving was British, and you guys were
boy.
really, really fucking
Just
funny. Hard as fuck to pick a top 10. So how do you do a Jason Statham voice? Yeah.
I'm Jason Statham.
Fuck.
White zombie.
Oi. Yeah.
Oi.
I'm
All right.
Oi.
Then. All right, then.
all right then. You and me. Yeah. He's like, back
Oi.
off. Back the fuck off.
Back
Back-
the fuck off.
I want a fucking Denver omelet. No fucking cheese, mate. No fucking cheese.
mate.
Decaf coffee.
Coffee in it.
Fucking is it? I can't fucking. Is it fucking or fucking?
It's just so low that it's like,
Do you think I give a fuck? Do you
Give a
think I
fuck.
give a fuck?
fucking yeah. All right,
All right.
mate. All right.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, eh?
here we go. There we go. All right, so number 10, if Thanksgiving was British by Darth Plato.
Thursday.
At Otto Aikenhedge, Dunkirk. Fucking Dunkirk.
I'm going to see me family for
Want
Dunkirk.
to see me fucking family in the movie theaters. See some Dunkirk.
At Bogdoot.
Turkey, isn't it? Turkey, isn't it?
At Torres Cap had Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
We got at Loki Hates You.
Gratitude's Day, my son. Gratitude's Day.
Oh yeah,
my son.
gratitudes. He says gratitudes. It's spelled
Gratitude's
Gratitude's
Day,
Day, my son. That's great. Gratitude's Day, my son. My son. Damn, I can't. God, I want to be able to hold on to that because it's so good.
It's
okay.
so fun.
At Know You're High, be a pigeon pie, innit, bruv?
bit of pigeon pie.
Bit of pigeon pie, isn't it, bruv?
At Coda 010. Oi, it's Birdie Crumpets, isn't it?
Okay, here we go. Oh man, this one's fun. Coming in number 3, Dumb Space Bimbo with right. We got a 15-kilo bird. Pop it in the oven. Seasoning can fuck right off, mate. We don't season it. Authentic. It not authentic.
Not authentic.
It not authentic.
At Turducken MRE. Football match on the telly and brown stuff on a plate. Brought to you by Dr. Willoughby's Beautifying Dental Paste, now with 30% more chalk.
Oh, amazing. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh man.
This has been and the Ricky shit number 1 at Max J. Kerrhead. Sir Reginald Thistle fuck. Sir Reginald Thistle Switch the 4th. Duke of Giblets and Fixins, most glorious feast of plumpulous ornithological wonders and gratitudinous merriment. Sir Reginald Thistle
it's
Switch the 4th. Duke
beautiful.
of Giblets and Fixins, most glorious feast of plumpulous ornithological fuck.
It's hard.
God, I wish I were fucking dead. Man. Good job at Max J. Kerr. You fucking crushed
Oh
it.
boy, so fun.
We love y'all so much. You're the best fans on earth, and we will hopefully I'll see you at some shows.
That's right. Come
And,
see Dave.
Yeah, we are, by the way, we are taking next week off of the podcast. So there will be we have never taken a week off this entire time. But I will be on tour. Caleb is out traveling with family, and we're not going to take one off for Christmas, and we didn't take a week off for Thanksgiving. So no episode on the 4th of December, and we'll be back on December 11th.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love y'all so
Love ya.
much. And, maybe check out the Patreon if you're looking for more of us. If you want
sign up
to
for that Patreon.
sign up for that, patreon.com/what's it called.
Yeah, we have like
go listen to
100 bonus episodes on there or
Yeah.
something.
so many fucking bonus episodes. And if you go far back enough, we have video bonus episodes. Oh,
That's
shit.
right.
Maybe
That's
check out our
right.
YouTube, all that stuff. Tell your friends, tell your family. When they're like, who you voting for? Tell them you're voting for What's It Called
That's right.
with Dave Ross and Caleb Simon.
That's
yeah.
right, dude.
And we will see you in 2 weeks. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Layer on down.
Bye.
What's it called? What's it called? What's it